This is my Fight of the Year honor 2023 honor awards to my top 5 Fight of the Year, best Fight of the Year in 2023. These were absolute scraps. Even if there were finishes in some of them, it was a fucking scrap, in my opinion. And I cannot be biased here as well, so I'm going to give my top 5 best Fight of the Year. Some of them have finishes in them, but they were fucking scraps, nevertheless. And I gotta break them down, top 5, and I'll have some notable mentions at the end of the video as well. But we'll start with, in my opinion, number 5 on the list. You probably won't see it coming, but TJ Brown versus Bill Algeo was a fucking scrap before the finish. You know, Algeo got the submission win, but he got dropped beforehand, I think. I don't even know. But he got it done. Alright, by finish rear naked choke, but he was losing that fight. It was a fucking war. It was a war. He got the win, though, over TJ Brown by finish, but it was a war beforehand. And it does deserve to be on this list. This was a war. Bill Algeo and TJ Brown had a fucking excellent fight. It should be on this list. Number 5, in my opinion. Number 4 in the list. On the list. Let's move it down more. Wait, can you see this one? Yeah, you can. Fuck. Amanda Hebos versus Macy Barber. Although it's a women's MMA fight, this was actually really good. I rewatched it. This was actually really good. You know, I think it had its good moment. It was a scrap beforehand as well. Really good women's MMA fight. This was really good. And Macy Barber got the finish by a head kick to punches, where she was just scrapped with Amanda Hebos. She dropped Amanda Hebos, and she got the job done. So, great win from Macy Barber. This was a fucking war, in my opinion. This was a war where she got the finish win, but this was a fucking war. Blood everywhere. Insane fight. It's probably one of the best women's MMA fight. Outside of maybe Zhang Yuana, the best, non-high profile fight in a while. Amanda Hebos versus Macy Barber was up there, in my opinion. That was a really good fight. Macy Barber also had a great fight against Andrea Lee in March of last year. So that was also a great fight. Macy Barber. She's fighting Caitlin Chookagian in April, I think. Caitlin Chookagian's known for being quite boring. We'll see. Maybe Caitlin Chookagian brings out the fire that she always had. Okay, I'm just going to move on. Great war, though. That was a really fun one. Should be the number 4 position, in my opinion. Number 3. In my opinion, number 3 on the list, Dan Hooker versus Jalen Turner. This was a decision, win all 3 rounds, but round 2 was round of the year. Round 2 was round of the year, in my opinion. I think so, because Dan Hooker got rocked by a head kick. Then he started swarming on Jalen Turner. Dropped Jalen Turner badly. It was a fucking war. Dan Hooker got the job done, though. Really good stuff. War. All-out war. Dan Hooker almost subbed Jalen Turner at the end of round 2 as well. The first and third round were nothing too much. Third round was kind of alright. First round was quite boring, to be honest with you. It was just pitter-patter shots. But yeah, I think this is number 3 in the list. Dan Hooker, Jalen Turner. What a fight. Round of the year puts it on the top 5, though. Round 2 was round of the year. Most definitely was round of the year. And I think that just carries it right to the top 3, in my opinion. Dan Hooker, Jalen Turner at 3. We move on to number 2. Alex Caceres. You can only see Caceres' face here, but Alex Caceres versus Daniel Pineda was a fucking war. Back and forth. Insane fight. this definitely just belongs on the list there. Definitely. I mean, this was fucking nuts. Nuts. This just belongs there, in my opinion. Alex Harris beat Daniel Pineda, was winning the fight, won the fight clearly, but Pineda just kept swinging. What a fight this was, though. Caceres versus Pineda. This belongs to number 2, in my opinion, because it was non-stop. But Caceres, what makes it just doesn't reach at number 1, in my opinion? I think number 1 is just too, it was just crazy, in my opinion. This was insane, though. But I think this is why it carries it back is because it wasn't like a 29-28 insane war. Who knows who won? Caceres won clearly. Pineda was gassing here and there. Still a fucking war, though. Caceres, what a fight. Number 2, in my opinion. But number 1, Brandon Moreno, Alejandro Pantoja. 2, the rematch. You gotta give it number 2. Number 1, I meant to say. This was the fight of the year, in my opinion. Brandon Moreno and Alejandro Pantoja was fucking nuts. Pantoja has his moments. Moreno has his moments. This is arguably an either way fight as well. Insane. I had it 3-2 Pantoja. Let's be real. He dropped. I don't even know what rounds he won. But I know he won that fight 3-2. Alright, I thought Pantoja won 3-2. It was close, though. Dropped Moreno in the first round is what I know of that fight. But it was a war. I think you got to give that number 1, in my opinion. Makhachev Volkanovski being arguably fight of the year is embarrassing. That was nothing. It had moments, but there was moments where they were just patient. Round 4, the body triangle was in the whole time for Makhachev. That's not fun. You can't score that fight of the year. I think this definitely takes the cake. And I think this definitely belongs at number 1. Brandon Moreno, Alejandro Pantoja. Insane fight for a flyweight championship fight. Could be better than Figueiredo fights. Honestly, could be better than the first Figueiredo-Moreno fight. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think. And, oh yeah, other ones, I guess. There were other ones. Fuck, I forgot. But there is other ones. Another fight of the year is a great fight. Nothing on this card. Aldana versus Rosa is a fantastic... I fucked up the list, didn't I? Aldana versus Rosa. That was such a great fight. Well, I put Macy Barber in there instead. Too late now, though. But that could be number 6, if there's a number 6. That was a fucking war. But what makes that... I'm going to make an argument for why it wasn't great. Aldana, Rosa round 1 was just Rosa chewing up her leg. Last 2 rounds were good, though. Oh, fuck! I ruined the list. Like, subscribe, thank you for watching. Peace.